All right. So, hi, Lois. Good morning. How are
Morning, Jennifer.
you?
Oh, I'm good. Got
So,
my
we've just got your coffee. I wish I had my tea. I didn't get to make my tea this morning, but I am so needing a good, proper British cup of tea right about now with some milk and no sugar. And so, after this, I'm going to go make me some.
wake up juice. I stayed up late
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, you and me both. So, I stayed up late last night as well. And I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. Definitely feeling it. But that's okay. It's all for a good cause. Just some of the things that we're going through, trying to get this thing off the ground and get this thing started. Some of the challenges that, gosh, I've been having is sleepless nights, for one. Just some challenges with my audio. Wouldn't you know, right before we're trying to get something done, stuff with the audio, stuff with the computer, not working the way it's supposed to be. Meanwhile, it's been working all this time really well, right? And then all of a sudden, we're now trying to do this thing. And what happens? Challenges. So that can make anybody stressed out, because that can really make me panicky. Like in my olden days, I'd be like stressed at this point with that kind of stuff happening right before you're trying to kick something off, right? And you're having some hiccups, or you're having things not work right, and you're just like, what is going on? I'd be stressing. So right now, though, I'm kind of calm, because I know that it's all going to work out and it's going to be fine. Because there are some things that I've learned in terms of dealing with stress lately that I know that I've talked to you about a little bit as well. Some of the things that I do when I'm stressed, and I have to pull on those things, because ordinarily before now, I would have been in a really stressed out, sweating, just crazy mood and crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm not feeling that right now. I'm feeling kind of calm, but it was a little stressful trying to get this thing started. So tell me about what's going on with you. What's going on with you, Lois?
Yeah, well, I was up till 1:30 last
Oh,
night,
Lord.
which I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I did that. Um, I can't recommend that, but um, you know, starting this whole business process, and I never really thought that was going to be what I was doing. Um, this has been a new thing for me, walking into the business world, and very very new and exciting.
It's exciting, though. It is
it,
exciting.
it is, and it's fun.
It is fun.
And I think that's what makes me stay up till 1:30 in the morning, because I just get into the rhythm, and I just can't bring myself to stop. And I do need to do that, because for the health of myself, we've
Exactly.
got to make ourselves stop.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the other night just how we've been running into these roadblocks
Yeah.
of not being able to, or not being able to, but having a hard time with maybe the mental part of it, and just like you were having a hard time with your computer, and I was having a hard time with the writing,
Yeah.
releasing it into the world.
That's a scary
and
thing, though. That's a scary thing, releasing it to the world. And I think that's what kind of stops me as well, like you. So go ahead.
and I know I'm supposed to be doing that, but there are times when I just don't want to,
Yeah.
n- because I have been for a long time a super introvert who is used to hiding,
Yeah.
and I'm not supposed to be doing that.
Gotcha.
Um,
That's good
so
stuff.
yeah, we're on a new adventure.
New adventure. And similarly to you, my thing, this is all new for me too, in terms of the entrepreneurial thing. I mean, I've had a little side business, but nothing like this. So this is all new for me too. And I guess what stops me is the fear of oh my gosh, it's going to fall. Oh my gosh, I'm falling off the cliff. But you know what it is too? You don't grow unless you make those uncomfortable moves. And you don't move forward unless you say, you know what, I'm going to move through the fear anyway. And I'm just going to do it and see what happens. And not be so concerned about the result at the end of it, because you're going to try. And so many people who have made it, they failed a few times before they've actually made it, right? So you can't be too caught up with what the result is going to be. You just have to make the move. And it's uncomfortable, it's imperfect. You just do it, right? I've got to turn this off because this is ah,
Most of the big people who were successful in anything failed, or, you know, the world's version of failure
yes,
at some point, you know. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team, you know.
I heard that story. Yeah.
So, you know, my college professor said I wasn't a good writer. So we'll see if people will like
Agree with that or not?
Yeah.
I've seen your stuff and I don't believe a word he said, and I don't know where he was thinking or who he was talking about, but he certainly wasn't talking about you, because you and I came together. We've told our story about how we came together. So I'm going to encourage people to kind of look for that on Facebook and kind of get our story. But we came together in such an unusual way. And throughout our getting to know one another, what we've come to find out is that we have strengths and weaknesses that that complement each other. And I, for one, am not a writer. That I will so readily admit. I'm not a writer. Yes, I have to write for certain things, but I'm not a writer. That's not something I do. But you do that without even thinking. You do that in your sleep. You do that. You eat that for breakfast is what you do with your writing. And when I see stuff that you've done, it's like, wow, she has such a way with words. It's unbelievable the way that you put your words together. And I don't know what he was talking about. He has no idea. He has no idea. But anyway, so the bottom line is we complement each other. And I think that's the beauty of when you're not perfect, that there's other people that complete you, that make you better because of who they are and what they bring to the table, right? So in our case, I find that to be so true, that we complement each other in so many different ways. And I think that's what we want to share with our audiences today, and just kind of let them know that there's so many different ways to do something. You don't have to be stuck on one way. And there's ways to take care of you while you're doing it, and to take care of whatever it is that you're feeling while you're doing it and walking through it. So we want to talk to them about that today, I'm sure. So what else would you like them to know, Lois? What do you think?
You know, sometimes when you're moving forward, you just have to do it in faith.
Yeah.
And the end of the road is not, you can't see it. Most of the time we don't see it. And so we don't know exactly where we're headed, but we're excited to walk with everyone and start this journey. And so we're getting ready to open up this skincare mindset journey, and over the holidays. And I think it's going to be fun. What do you think?
A lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, because I think it's so jam-packed with so many different things that they can use. And I think at the end of it, I think what they can expect is that they're going to be a different person than how they first walked into it. It's a way of dealing with all kinds of things, not just mind, but body and spirit as well. It's really all encompassing. And it's a way for them to be able to learn some coping things that we have utilized in our own lives, and some different methods that they can use to deal with the stress, to deal with the overwhelm, to deal with the anxiety, to deal with the fear, to deal with all of that stuff. And they will be a different person at the end of it. And so we really invite them to take this journey with us, because we've come from two different audiences of two different worlds, so to speak. I from the diabetic community, you from the epileptic and seizure community. And we have such parallels in how we deal with our stress and how we deal with our diagnosis and how we deal with our illnesses, on top of the other daily stuff that we have to deal with. So we would like to be able to share with our audiences some of the things that we utilize that helps us through the overwhelm, the anxiety, the fear, all of that stuff, and gets us through it intact, without being broken, without being under the water or under the bridge, so to speak, but to really be able to deal and to handle whatever life throws at us. And we've got some beautiful things for them to be able to share in and to get some of that. And they've got some takeaways and some other things as well. But there's going to be some really, really good things for them to gather and to obtain from this experience, that at the end of it, they will be totally different people, just different people, especially if they embrace it. So if they embrace it, they'll just be totally different and be able to just deal much better than how they're doing it right now.
You know, some of the things that I have been able to embrace in my journey have really changed the game for me as far as my seizures.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to share some of that with you, with all, you know, all of the people that join this journey, but also just, you know, as I have experienced the holiday season, it's easy to just get so busy that you get to Christmas and past Christmas and you realize you've missed it.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
oh,
much.
it's January and I didn't even see baby Jesus, you know? So we're really just going to take a moment every day and talk about mindset and skincare. We'll give you like just a minute to rest and think about you. And it may not be a long time, but to just take a moment.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day. We're timing it around lunchtime. So if you do have a busy schedule, you know, you can take that minute. But I think that's a little important, important to take those bits of time to
Well, I just want to
recalibrate,
just
if you
add to
will.
what you're saying, Lois, in terms of why we chose 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. We're hoping that that's the time when you'll be taking your lunch. Bring your lunch with you if you have to, and take that time to just kind of be with us. And we're going to have some really interesting things happening around that time. Bring your lunch and or your coffee or your tea, whatever you do for the afternoon pickup, and just join us each day at 12 noon Central. And I guess that will be 12 noon Eastern. No, 1 o'clock Eastern, but 12 noon Central. So if you are available, just bring your lunch, bring your coffee, bring your beverage, and join us. So go ahead, Lois, you were going to say.
Oh, what was I going to say?
Well, you were saying that we were bringing some things to them every day. We're going to meet each day around noon. And it's going to be a time for them to be able to take that moment away from all the stress and all the things that are going on, not thinking about the shopping for Christmas, not thinking about what they're going to cook, not thinking about any of that stuff. Just take some time during the middle of the day to reflect on some things and do some different things, and join us because we have some things planned for them that's going to help them deal with some of the things that they're dealing with every day. And so I cannot really wait to get involved in some of the things that we have for them. They're going to be so surprised at all the things we have planned for them. So we just hope that you take that chance and come on this journey with us.
We do really have a lot of things planned. We're not telling you everything, but we have special guests. We have, fun worksheets and downloads and all sorts of fun. But, we have a massage therapist coming to speak about how you can use her tools for helping you relax on your own. There's really going to be a lot of fun ads for you to benefit the health of your body and your skin and your mindset. So I think you're going to benefit and really enjoy the time. If you choose to join in, I would love to have you on board. So yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Anything to add?
Because we're dealing with a lot of different levels here: spiritual, body, physical, and internally as well. So we're doing with all of that within the next. And how many days is it going to be? We're going to tell them how many days it's going to be.
We have 30 days.
30-day
And
challenge.
30 days. We'll be dropping an email in your inbox every day, so you know what to expect. And then we'll meet live in our Facebook group, private Facebook group, for those 30 days. You don't have to pop your face in if you don't want to, but we will be live and you can ask questions, and we'd love to have you be active in there as much as you want.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's it. So we're giving you all the details today, and then more to come each day, more to come. And it's going to be packed with things that you can utilize and things that you can do, and takeaways, and like Lois said, the worksheets and different kinds of things that will be available to you, and downloads and all kinds of stuff. So yes, we're looking forward to seeing you in the group. When you do decide to enroll, then you will definitely be getting access to that group, and you can pop in whenever. We will be going live again at 12 noon each day Central and 1 o'clock Eastern, whatever time that is in your time zone. And we look forward to seeing you there, because we're going to have some really, really interesting things from the emails that you're going to get, that we'll be discussing and going over in the next day, as well as the added things that we're going to reveal on the day. So surprises. I like surprises too. So we can't reveal everything. We just want to make sure that we can kind of leave some things for the imagination, and some things for you to kind of be pleasantly surprised with during the next 30 days. And so we look forward to seeing you. I can't wait to get started. And I'm just really thrilled to be working with you, Lois, and doing this and going through this together, and being new at the end of it, being a new person at the end of it, and for the better. That's what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to being better on the other side, and being a new person. Yep, absolutely. So there you go. So then where will they be able to get the information about the where they enroll and all of that? Will we be dropping it on our Facebook pages or in our groups, or?
Facebook pages. Janice will have it in her group, and I will have it in my group as we go, in Jenisys Solutions, both groups. You can find it in there, and mine is Lois at As We Go on that Facebook group, Jenisys Solutions
Type 2 diabetes. So mine is Jenisys Solutions, and I'm going to spell it for you because it is spelled, it's a little bit of a different take on my name and the way I spell my name, but it's Jenisys. So Jenisys Solutions Type 2 diabetes. So that's my group. And maybe what I need to do is probably drop it in the chat, huh? So maybe that's what I'll do if they can see it. So let me just put that in the chat, and maybe you could do the same thing as well on your end. Can you do it on your end as well, or do I need to share the screen with you, Lois?
Let's see. You can type in at Go with Lois,
Okay, I can do that.
and that should get you to the Facebook page. But it's Lois. Let's see. That's the email, or that's the email. At Go with Lois gets you to the Facebook page. But it's Lois Lois Garner as we go.
Lois Garner, as we go. All one word, right?
Well,
Lois?
it's separated for the title of the Facebook page.
So Lois, as we go. Okay, so Lois, as we go. And what's the rest of that?
This is, I typed it in the chat.
Okay, so you put it in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, then. So Jenisys Solutions Type 2 Diabetes, and you should be able to find me there. And all the information will be in that group. And of course, it'll be on my Facebook page as well, Jenice Walters. And I'm just going to put that in there real quick so that you have it. You should be able to find me under Jenice Walters. I'm just going to write it in there and just put it in there for my Facebook page. So I'm going to put it in both places so that you have it. And then, of course, if there's any questions, you can reach out to either one of us. My email as well for my business is JENISYS and it's Jenisys Solution with no S @gmail.com. So I'm going to put that in there as well so that you have that just in case you need to reach out through email. So at least you have that as well. All right, so that should be it. We're looking forward to seeing you. And when is it going to be closing out in terms of the enrollment, or for them to actually start the 30 days? Because when do we start our 30 days?
We're going to start on the 1st of December. So you have till the 27th of November to purchase. So we're closing out the cart on November 27th. So all of this week, the 22nd here, it is the 22nd, correct?
Yeah. It's 22nd today. So they have all of this week, the 22nd, starting today through the 27th to be able to enroll. And we start on the 1st of December, day 1. Looking forward to that. Cannot wait to get started. So day 1, 30 days, and we start on December 1st. All right. So any questions, please reach out, and we look forward to seeing you there. And we look forward to seeing you in the group as well during lunch. All right. Anything else you want to say, Lois, before we say goodbye?
Good. Have a great day.
Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.